continuing my fantastic conversation with Craig Huffman right here on In the Arena Extra. Craig, question.
Yes.
Who were some of the key angels in your life who supported you on your career journey?
First and foremost, actually the owner of the Chicago Sky, Michael Alter. I'm not sitting here if he doesn't support me, mentor me.
Okay.
He's a very down-to-earth, self-deprecating kind of guy. So he would hate the fact that I'm making him the focus during an interview that I'm doing. But he would be someone, naturally my parents, significant, right? So business and long-term success, I'd say Michael is a mentor. Yeah. There are a few others. There's a gentleman on the business side, Stephen Quazzo, ran a very successful real estate firm. He and his wife, I would put in that category. Deborah Quazzo, she's a very accomplished professional. My parents, right? My brother taught me how to walk, taught me basically how to talk, how to count money. So count money is important, especially now. 257 million reasons to count the money. But my brother would definitely be someone because he was 10 years older than me. So when I was born, he was 10, right? And so by the time he was 16, I was 6. Wow. He was really an important, it was like a third parent, right? And so my brother, my parents, and then their business mentors, Michael Alter, Stephen Quazzo. I would say that's probably the ones that come immediately to mind. I'm sure I'm forgetting someone, but those are the ones that come immediately to mind.
And how does knowing that some folks I find either say, I want to lift others as I climb because I've had these angels, and some say, because I didn't. So when you think about, because I have to imagine this will probably happen after our viewers in Chicago and beyond watch this, I suspect, get a deluge of calls going, hey, I want you, I just want you to mentor me. Do you even know what that means? No, I want you to do it.
That's
I want
right.
what you have. How do you manage that in a way that, one, is graceful, two, is holding folks who even come into that space accountable for being ready? How do you manage that?
So what's fascinating is I've given talks and I've had students, young people come up. I've learned something over time. I give each person a test. I'll give them an email. And oftentimes, I jokingly say, right, there's tons of people that join gyms in January, but they aren't the same people come December, right? Because it requires commitment to get what you want. And I think it's easy to say, oh, I want you to mentor me. What's tougher is to take the steps, and I tell them, like, hey, you can't email me every week, but I'm here to be a resource, but let's start with you follow up with me, right? It's not my job to contact you or do the work. It's surprising, but a lot of folks won't do the follow-up. You know, they'll say, hey, this is what I want, but then their actions don't line up with their words, right?
Tell us one thing that we, the viewers, might be surprised to learn about you.
I'll tell you. I don't know if we can do it in a short segment, but unfortunately, there are 2 traumatic events in my life. As African-American male, many years ago, University of Chicago affiliated bookstore, not falsely accused, but hinted that I did something. Michelle Obama intervened, and the Michelle Obama, First Lady, when she worked at University of Chicago, and it was made right. It turned a negative into a positive. And then the other one was I was confused with a 5'7", chubby, light-skinned black dude at an establishment that's now closed called Tavern on Rush. Fought it, won. There was a settlement, which I'm not allowed to get into a discussion on, but it was really eye-opening because I think what happens, right, we assume false arrests and things of that nature don't touch people that are doing $250 million development deals. But unfortunately, right, this melanin, right, that I so love and appreciate, right, it's my secret power,
blessing and curse,
causes some people to make judgments and decisions about who I am before they actually get to know.
All the wealth and money in the world didn't change it.
It did not. It did not. And so that is a point that I think is important, because oftentimes I'll meet friends of different races that are saying, well, Craig, you have a different reality. You have a big, beautiful home.
Yes.
You've got all these nice
Yes.
things. You can do vacations.
You're
your
Teflon.
kids.
You're different.
Yeah, and what keeps me humble, and also ties back to the social impact point, is the fact that I have opportunities, but if I don't leverage my opportunities to expand them, what am I really doing? Am I part of the problem, or am I part of the solution? That's the foundational question.
Let's go to another, maybe about foundational. When all is said and done, how would you like to have your time and you remembered?
That is a great question. I would say I don't want to just be known for making money, although money does allow choices,
Absolutely.
choices that I want to be able to make, but that I was more than that, that I leveraged my opportunities to the maximum, right? So whether it's the development that I'm working on now, right? The fact that I want to figure out a way to get Black and brown people to have access to an on-ramp,
Yes.
to get careers in technology, data centers, so forth. Leveraging my blessings to create opportunities for others would be something I would want people to associate with me. He wasn't a guy that was trying to hoard it. He was a guy
the only
that,
one.
exactly, that said, hey, it is lift as I climb, right? That's what I want people to know.
Oh,
Call and respond.
for anybody, come on. See, and there is I'm going to move on to the next question.
There you go.
Log cabin or beachfront villa?
Beachfront villa. I just spent that
You're my
journey
people.
in Puerto Rico with the family. An amazing
Yeah.
10-day vacation, and I got to tell you, coming back to this weather that we have right now makes it easier to say, I don't know if this is going to be where retirement is, because I am
Listen.
still getting used to winter,
Yeah.
and this is 52 years of it.
And let me be very clear, it does not become more pleasant between 52 and 54 and a half and 3/4 where I'm right now, brother. So to be very clear.
I imagine that don't change till the end of your life.
I say to folks, I love this city. This city has been great to me, but
It's an awesome city.
these knees may have 5 more years
Oh
in the
my
winter.
God,
We're going to do
yeah.
something about the winter.
I think if we had warm weather year-round, this would
Year-round.
be the most populated city
It would
in the
be.
world.
I agree.
Yeah.
Continuing on the theme of family, what is your greatest hope and greatest fear for Sophia and Solomon?
That's a great question, because I spent a lot of time thinking about it. I want them to be happy in their careers, in their personal lives. I'm less focused on, I want my son or my daughter to be an entrepreneur just like me. I don't know. This is a hard road.
Yeah.
It's been a very hard road, hard earned.
Yeah.
I want to do things that give them the option to do what they want rather than what they have to do. And so for me, are there decisions that I can make that give them more opportunities than what I experienced when I was, their age and older,
Yeah.
right? And so that would really be it, because at the end of the day, when I'm long gone, they'll remember pieces of me by who they are, right?
Wow. I think the doors of the church are open. Listen, these conversations have been such a privilege for
Yeah.
me. And when folks like you, I say, we invite folks to sit in the arena who are both well-known or well worth knowing.
Yeah.
And I think you are both of those doing important work here. But it's the human aspect. It is where viewers can see themselves in you, where so many of us who look like me go, he's not one of us.
That's right.
Until we sit and go,
That's right.
hold up, look closer.
That's why I wanted to share the story, because
Yeah.
there is a brother or sister in Inglewood or Lawndale
Yes.
that may be saying, hey, this only happens to me because
Yep.
I live in this zip code.
Yes. and who are also can say now, you know what, I can pivot. We'll be a janitor, and then I'll do this. We'll go to City
Precisely.
College, or we'll do this. But it can be done. I can see it.
That's exactly it.
Sir,
That's it.
The pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We will continue to connect. We're neighbors
Yes.
on the business front, so
Yes.
Can TV consider us a member of your extended
Absolutely.
$257 million family. Craig, thank you very
Welcome.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Enjoy.
Appreciate you.
Thank you very much. Connor, how was it?
All right. Nice.
Thank you. Right.
What did he say?
We just moved on. Voice.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no. Connor? How was he?
Incredible, inspiring.
Good.
Okay,
Good.
tell
I'm
us,
glad.
tell us what you left most. No, we don't do follow-ups. Okay. Wait, Deshauna?